Hey guys, Sunasayon is here. Hold on, I think I'm peeking. Hey guys, Sunasayon is here. Alright, so we're back in GreedFall. Yeah. Today we have a couple of quests to get by, I guess. So, we'll get right on that. Let's see, what's the journal button? There it is, okay. So, yeah, let's do Afra's quest for now. But we'll just bring Vasco with us.
Desade, I'm happy to see you. I can't wait to find this. I could probably go alone, but just think about what you could learn, and not only about yourself. Don't you want to understand?
Alright.
You're right, Afra.
Thank you, Desade. Our new friends will surely be able to tell us more about this cave.
Alright, so we like her. So with Vasco, we'll do fine. We'll do fine. New armor's looking sharp. Quite cool. Oh yeah. Why did I leave the residence? Very smart. Okay, let's travel. Okay. As per usual, let's browse. Whoa, did that just... okay. Oh, that was weird. Nah. I already have a line cape. So let's go. Okay, what do we have here? Yeah, this is one of the villages with a shop. Let's actually check out the shop here in this town. Let's see if he's got like a new owl mask for me. That's actually something interesting to check out.
Oi! Do you want to trade?
Yeah, I want to see what you got. Oh wow. Storm Warrior's tunic. It's not good by most standards. I mean, like the quality of these aren't great. I mean, yeah, compared to what I'm wearing now, at least. Then again, what I'm wearing now is okay.
We are happy to see you again. You will always be welcomed as friends here.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you too. But we came to ask you something.
Of course. What do you want?
When we participated in the Dunkus meditation, he spoke of a cave of knowledge you had to go to.
And you want to see it? You still wish to learn how we become bound? It is a very sacred place. Only those who will become Donegada may enter there.
That's right, Year One. But they saved my life.
If someone finds out that we have helped the Renaigse to enter a sacred place, they will refuse to bind me.
Dunkus will never do such a thing.
I see.
What needs to be done will happen.
Probably right.
Look for the entrance in the Vedhat Ganadu. Entering this.
Thank you, Marion. And fear not. No one will ever learn what you have entrusted us with.
Oh, it's that way. Other side, yeah. Now we go down. No, it's just over at the end. Okay. I mean, sure. So we did actually level up. Not that it particularly matters. Yeah, the next level is when we'll get access to bombs because we just finished our Fury stuff. So we'll get our bombs next. Huh. I see. That's you are regenerating progressively. I see. Okay. Anyways, let's move on. Not quite seen what stasis, how stasis works. I wonder if I need a ring for that. I don't think so. You never really know. Okay. Moving in. Let's see. Are we getting close? What's this first? I'm not sure. I feel like I've looked into that area a bit some time ago. Because there is a question mark there. Let's actually at least discover what that question mark is real quick. Then we can go rush up to. Just curious, see what's over here. Could be a campsite.
Let's see if you can hold up this fight.
Nice. Doing pretty well. I say that now. But oh, it's still out there. Oh, full. We can get bombs now. Yeah, some I have to activate myself. Others I don't really have to. Although, maybe I should like try going to 6 stasis. So it's a magic cost. Do I need a ring for this? I wonder. No, this is for divine magic rings. This one isn't the magic ring, so I don't think I need it. Might be interesting to look into. I might grab it just for the heck of it. Well, I do have memory crystals and things go wrong. I don't know. Will it be all like physical type? I think that's the type of character I'm going for right now. It doesn't seem to match that would go into magic now. However, the Shield of the Enlightened and magical healing are interesting things like to go after. The strong single target. This gives me like a good like group effect. So I'll be replacing my traps if this is the case. Yeah, you know, let's go for it. Let's go for the bombs. And if I still have like a lot of level stuff, I'll try to go into the stasis tree. See how what that does for me. Okay. So let's actually redo my setup. I don't really use traps too much. Stasis coating. I mostly have elemental coating. Fury on 7. That coating. Bomb is on 4. Fury is on 7. Set elemental trap on 2. Firearm on 1. Health potion on 3. Actually, if that's the case, then I'll put it on 2. Set elemental trap on 4. Light, I'll set it on 0. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Wait, hold on. Bombs. It requires Furious, just like Fury. So I can either use Fury or I can use Bomb. They're two different things. I see. Okay. So I guess it depends on the situation, I guess. Alright, so how far is it till the exit? Okay, so we travel and to the Dorgrid Hearts Gates, Surganal Camp. Okay, so I've actually already been to the region or where we need to be, I think. Anything new? Good man? Nope, nothing new. Okay, here we go. Nothing quite new that's of interest at least. Okay, Cave of Knowledge is that way. Haven't really explored this particular map. Oh boy. Thick forest. Okay, there seems to be a group. Is that a group of bandits? Save.
This savage spoke the truth. Will. Hey, what are you doing here?
We could
There we
ask
go.
you the same question.
Except we found this place first. The treasure is ours. So I suggest you disappear. Fast.
Listen, we didn't mean to bother you. We were only exploring the area. But perhaps you could tell us exactly what you're doing here.
You look like nobility. And we don't want any trouble.
Oh,
We also are explorers.
explorers.
We discover secret places. That type of thing.
Really? And you found one near here?
Yeah. We managed to convince a savage to talk to us. And he told us there's a holy cave not far from here. The kind of place where the natives hide their treasures. But be careful, eh? It's ours.
And how do you plan on entering this cave?
Well, with enough explosives, we'll eventually get through those roots blocking the entrance. It's only a matter of time.
I
Explosives.
see. Very subtle. And the islander didn't tell you anything about this?
He didn't really have the time. And he didn't have a key on him. Just some bloody seeds. Anyway, now that you know what we're doing here, you better leave.
Listen, I don't want to worry you, but you are taking a big risk by staying around here. When the Islanders clan notice his disappearance, they will come for him. You can imagine what will happen then.
Yeah, you're not wrong. With the time
Charisma.
it'll take to craft enough explosives, we may end up with a whole tribe after us. Never mind, guys. We're leaving, fast!
Alright, there we go. Oh boy. Okay. Saved me the trouble.
At last, we made it here.
How do we get in?
Look around. There has to be a way.
We just got the seed.
This stone and this door remind me of the place where the Tierna Hach Kadactus went into hiding.
You're right. We'll probably have to use a seed here as well.
But we don't know which.
Here is my offering to the Cave of Knowledge. There. Place the seed on the stone.
Place the seed. And it opens. Oh. Missed. Okay. Okay, so, alright, we have this space here, but let's check out here over here first. Oh boy. What? Oh. Oh, there's an alternate entrance. Oh, okay. Alright, I guess it's because I have alchemy. It broke the wall. Huh. That wasn't quite the plan. But okay. More than one way in. If you're not as keen on fighting those guys, and you're not sad with charisma, you can always blow up a thin wall.
The character has changed. He now resembles an Onol Manawi.
Onol
You're
Manawi.
right. They even depict his bond to the forest.
And wait, it's still not clear to me exactly what an Onol Manawi is.
Seems like this painting depicts some kind of ritual.
Yes. The character at the center is pouring blood on a stone. And one of these giant creatures that the natives call Nardides is present.
The location looks like the stone circle where we met the two young natives.
Someone's coming. Let's hide. If anyone finds us here, we're sure to lose the trust of the islanders.
Okay. Quickly. Spy on the young people. Okay.
Esco halen, esco valg med agengo selerge mantadabem, avenundanum.
Mach, es voglin daigan ni dau. A yigi dames et tier como lei.
Cair to, Morian, ages radai de radi dauem tairger began.
Cauden nes greta
Whole
como lei.
language here.
Nas oltargo tu, vregte det mad advat. Abud antadab me en ekekam. No adaholig.
Okay. No one's gonna tell me what that was. Okay, then. Let's see. Exit the cave. Let's exit the cave the way we came in, rather than the hole we blew up.
The paintings in the cave were magnificent and have taught us so much. It is obvious that they depict the bonding ritual and its consequences. It is by pouring their blood on the raised stones that the natives become metamorphs.
I'm not really sure if I follow you.
And yet it's clear to see. The islanders think that their ritual has magic consequences, but there must be some sort of contamination in their blood as they pour it. The only way to verify this theory is to attend a full ritual. We must attend Yewan's.
How will we know when it takes place?
Duncan said it would take place after the young people visited the cave, and they will most likely need some preparation. We should go to the Holy Circle of Kurganau tomorrow. What do you say? Will you come with me?
I don't really have a choice.
Very
Sure,
well.
go.
I hope that Dunkus will not be too angry after seeing us there.
Let's take some time to rest, and then we'll go back to the place where we met them.
Okay, so hold on. Okay, Afra is nice. Oh, she has science. That's cool. So with her around and a science like item on me, I'll have max science, so I'll be able to craft like tier 3 stuff. That's pretty cool. Now, in terms of talents wise, yeah, well, my next goal is intuition, so that'll be fun. We have to wait an entire day. Luckily, I traveled to the scout out the area. Not quite. I haven't really leveled up yet, so there isn't a lot of skills to really learn as right now. But yeah, I will be. Now, cross. Hearts gates. Okay, so this is where Glenda's abode is. Okay, and there is a question mark nearby. Oh, there you go, campsite. Nice. Okay, that's the last camp for this area. Okay. Wait, what quest line am I for? Oh wait, that's for Glendan. Jeez, okay, so this is for like the main quest line, which I'm not gonna do yet. But you know, at least we already have like the location and a nearby camp, so it's gonna be easy to reach this. Where am I supposed to go? What does it say? Where's the ritual? Is it here? I guess I have to wait first. So sleep. 20 hours, 53 minutes. No. Okay, so we got an hour. So, and then this hour, let's explore. So there is a pathway up here. Let's see where it leads. It's actually like a really nice area. Where should I go? There's a waterfall. I can't go to it. Okay. End of the trail, I guess. Nothing here as of the moment. But the fact that it extends there makes me feel like there's gonna be something there eventually. Okay. hour and 2 minutes. Let's see if there's a shop here. Apparently not. That's unfortunate. So there's an exit here. There's a town. Not really much to do in this particular map for 44 minutes. I think like takes the fight. It's unfortunate like the waiting system. I don't know. Yeah. Let's see here. What does it take to make alchemical mixes? And some magic damage. Preparation for it's science level 2. I still let's see, do I have anything on me? This'll do. The bishop's robes. And the thick blacksmith's gloves. Bishop's robes. Flask pouch. Yeah, I don't exactly have a lot of ruby, but it's not like I'll be using it for very much. There you go. Magical preparation. Oh, how much health potions do I have? Oh, there's actually major health potions for science level 3, so I can't do that yet. Ammo, I have 198 ammo, so I don't think I'll need any more of those. Dragon blood resin, pine resin, that's a lot of stuff. It's pine resin mostly for these alchemical mixes. Prepping. What? Leather. I don't know what I was expecting, but yeah, leather. Hawthorns. I think where am I supposed to go? Okay, there's 2 minutes. Then we'll come to the ritual. Where is the ritual? Where's for this is pine resin? Oh, dragon blood resin. Ah. Okay. Save. In case this is a big mistake. But let's have this go.
You again. Your curiosity is truly unquenchable.
I have a lot of
Forgive our
questions.
intrusion, Dunkus, but I really want to attend Yewan's ritual. I have learned a lot thanks to you, but I still have so much left to understand.
If you were one of ours, Afra, I would be flattered to have such an inquisitive and resolute apprentice. You can attend the ritual, but promise me that you will be discreet. No Renaigse ever had this honor before.
Nice.
We will do everything in our power to prove ourselves worthy of your trust, Dunkus.
Okay.
How are you? You must be feeling impatient.
Impatient, yes, and A little
So we'll
bit
be
afraid as well.
seeing a ritual.
It's only natural to be afraid, Yerowan. It's a new life starting for you. But I will be by your side, now and forever.
Okay.
You look preoccupied.
Our people have suffered many lions attacks, often during rituals. In some villages, all the young Sinalmanawi were abducted. You seem different from the other Zafra, but I can't help worrying.
I have nothing to do with these attacks, Dunkus, I swear.
I believe you. Otherwise, you would not be here with us. But I hope that your brothers will not be there in the shadows, ready to pounce on our children.
Oh, well, we'll be ready to fight them if they do.
Times really must have changed for some Renaigse to attend our rituals.
These are very different from the others. Their leader is an Onol Menawi after all.
I know I look like them, but I'm not one of them.
You may not be bonded, but your parents must have been.
You should be proud and happy about it. It is probably thanks to your bond that Dunkas has accepted your presence.
Our bond. Okay. Alright, so we'll be watching from the sidelines. Oh, this young couple. What happens? So we'll stand by. Okay. We just watch.
Aruich Nestiri, Adesta Marar Mam.
Menedad. Menedad. We don't move. As long as this seems normal, we need to stay put. Okay.
You are an Onol Manawi now, Yawan. And soon you will heal the earth by our sides. Like a real Doniga.
Thank you, Dunkas. I
That's
feel
pretty
so
cool.
proud.
I am so happy that we can be Voglendaiga together at last.
What about you, Afra? Did you find the answers you were looking for?
It's strange. I didn't exactly understand what happened, but I am moved.
Some events must be understood with the heart, not the head.
Oh.
It seems like you are right, Dunkus.
We are under attack.
Oh god. Get out of here.
Grab the young metamorph. The others don't matter.
The lawyers want to take our children.
They won't touch you! Casado, we have to protect them.
You can count on me.
Okay, so we have. Oh, that was cool. That was bomb. Jesus Christ, lions. Oh, nice. Leveled up there. Huh.
Your curiosity, Afra, has saved lives. If it weren't for you, people from my village would have been abducted or killed. I am infinitely grateful, especially considering that fighting against your brothers could not have been easy.
Indeed. These people were brutes. They had it coming. However, you don't know how right you are, Dunkus. I recognize some of these men.
Really? Did they belong to the governor's court?
No. They worked for my former master, Dr. Asili.
Dr. Asili.
I was his student for a long time before I realized this man's methods were questionable. He was so obsessed with his
Questionable.
goals that he became cruel. But I can't believe he'd go as far as abducting people for his experiments.
You think
Huh.
that the Onol Manawi are used for experiments?
Now that I have seen these soldiers, I am certain of it. And I'm afraid they may suffer atrocious treatment under the guise of scientific progress. I am so ashamed.
Come now, shame serves no purpose. And you are proof that the Loyans are not all the same.
Thank you, Dunkus. And thank you, Desade. You opened my eyes.
Okay. She's now friendly, so now I can get. Oh, well, if I wear the bishop thing, I'll be able to. What was it called again? I'll be able to craft like level 3 crafts. Oh, I can get the max health potions crafted. So attributes. Okay, so well, as our build goes, we upgrade endurance. Endurance 4 will reach endurance 5 at level 31. I will basically max that out. Then afterwards, I think we'll go for willpower afterwards. Yeah, for well, the reason we want to go for willpower afterwards is mainly for the ability to wear what's it? The necklaces, there we go. Amulets, necklaces, and the like. Well, I have a willpower of 0, and yet I don't know. Yeah, willpower 2 to even get this one, which is well, they offer like pretty decent stats and healing too. So yeah, saves up on a lot of stuff. Anyway, oh yeah, aside from that, we also have a skill point. So you can put a powerful bomb, area of effect, yeah, then toxic bomb. So level after, nice. So we have Trouble with Eden is the last side quest we have, aside from like the ones which are a little difficult to complete, the exploration based ones, like gathering all the camps and finding all the journals. So let's travel. Let's travel. Okay. And as we are dealing with actually compose my team. I'm not sure. I don't want to bring. Let's bring Siora with us. Vasco and Siora. Keep checking these as if there'll be a difference, but we kinda want all the dragon blood resin and pine resin. Very important. Yeah. I'm not gonna craft right now. Father Lucinius. Wait, hold on. Where are we? Exactly. Okay. I see. Alright, so there's a bunch of beasts over there.
Poison on my breath. Then let's go!
climb up here.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Nice. Okay, never mind. That thing's dead. Okay, so we've got the camp area here. Well, a well-placed camp area. Over here.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then
What?
let's go!
Okay, you know what, let's actually try something. Let's use stasis coating. Oh, that is cool. Oh, that worked. That worked out. That's pretty cool. I guess that's how we can activate stasis. That was pretty cool. I should make more of those. Contract.
What an astounding place.
Very aggressive Yorglins have built a nest north of Eden. Be cautious if you need to follow the road to the northeast or go into the bushes. A reward will be offered. Whoever destroys this nest, we can supply you with
My mother
traps.
told me about this place. She said that the village was devoured by the houses of the sons. How could their chief accept this?
All that's left to do is to find Father Justinius.
Justinius. Yeah. Okay, so this is what they call Eden. This is a village for converted natives, if I'm not mistaken. So we save here.
Welcome to Eden, the lighthouse of faith, harmony, and civilization in these wild lands.
Thank you. Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Father Justinius. Delighted. And what may I do for you?
Oh, oh, that's an I. That's not an O. I mean, oh yeah. Sure.
The Mother Cardinal has asked me to investigate the theft of these tablets you discovered.
That's excellent news. The loss of the tablets is a catastrophe. We have to find them at all costs.
Bring a bit of water.
If you want
Stay
to learn
hydrated,
more
guys.
about these tablets, you should go ask Sister Eugenia. She supervises the theologians who discovered them, and were also guarding them. You should find her a bit further in the village, with her colleagues.
Who are the suspects of this theft?
The heretical brutes of the village of Vedlug most likely had a hand in this. They must have wanted to please the demons they worship by stealing the holy word from us.
How could they have learned of the tablet's existence?
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power. Unless one of the natives living in the village innocently mentioned them. They are so naive. Either way, I am certain that the heretics are involved in this matter.
Okay, we'll see about that.
I must leave you. Goodbye.
May the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
I wonder how my people could accept the priest settling in their home like this.
It all seems a bit too convenient. If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The theft of the relic is probably not a coincidence.
Okay. What about the story of Eden? Yeah, we might as well.
Father.
I'm glad to see you, my child. What can I do for you?
Tell me about how you created this village.
We did not create it from the ground up. It was built around an existing native village. The islanders called it Vixenagad, which translates to the village of the old sage. We saw it as a sign. The natives had probably chosen this name in memory of Saint Mateus, and everything here fit the description of Saint Lucius. The discovery of the tablets proved us right.
Okay.
So we decided to rebuild our Eden here, in the spirit of peace and harmony which is described in the scriptures.
Okay.
Why share this village with the natives?
To replicate and resume the work of our founder, of course. If he came here and managed to convert the natives, then it is our duty to do the same thing. By living side by side with them, it is much easier for us to pass on our teachings.
Fair enough.
How well do you get along with the natives who live here?
Very well, of course. Especially since those who opposed our presence left.
Left? To go where?
Oh, to other villages, I imagine. Does it even matter? Those who stayed are on the path of enlightenment. Some of their legends must have been about Saint Mateus. That helped to convince them.
Huh.
And how well have neighboring villages welcomed you?
With some reluctance, to be perfectly honest. So, we sent them missionaries. There are still frequent conflicts with the village of Vedlug, a highly violent village of heretics. But the other villages, the more peaceful ones, are slowly starting to listen to the sacred word.
Okay.
There are no Onol Manawi and no warriors here either. Did they all leave?
Perfect harmony takes time, my child. I have no doubt that one day we will manage to convince your kind to convert. But in the meantime, we must settle for the miracle of great coexistence that this place already represents. Nobody thought we could live side by side with your people. And yet...
Okay.
I must leave you. Goodbye.
May the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
Alright, so the thicker-headed people, stuck with their guns, and, yeah. Before anything, yeah, so, that's that. We get that they're living side by side, and, they believe they're doing a great thing. Stronger generation are pretty much gone. Let's see.
Hello. I am Lair, the village leader.
Hey, Lair.
I was the leader of this village.
Hello. Desade. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
There are Onol Manawi among the Logead Blau. I did not know that. What do you want from me?
I've heard a lot of things about this village of Eden, but I'd like to hear your version.
I'm not sure I have the answers to all of your questions, but I'll try.
Alright.
Tell me about the arrival of the people of Teleme, and how you received them.
The priests were roaming around the village. They were saying that it was the place where their saint had lived. They were asking questions, talking about the Lloyd, and all these things. One morning, they were building houses next to ours.
Oh, I'm good.
And we had new neighbors.
We'll be fine.
The priests told me that they had managed to convert you. How did that happen?
As long as we refused to listen to them, they were violent, and they destroyed some of our sanctuaries. So we let them talk. And now that they think that we love their god, they leave us alone.
I see.
Some of the things they say are beautiful, and their magic is impressive. But we do not forget our spirits.
Huh.
One of the theologians told me that you had helped them in their research.
They wanted to find tracks of the old sage, of the one they call Saint Mateus, and they were rummaging through everything. Our Donegad did not want to tell them anything, because the old sage is sacred here. But since they violently interrogated everyone, I thought it wise to guide them to the place where the stones were.
What happened to your warriors? Why did they have to leave the village?
They did not accept the presence of the priests and their questions. They tried to retake the village. They even asked Deirdre, the chief of Vedlug, for her help. So, the priests called the Soul Lasser, the Burning Suns, and they killed many of them. Oi asked for peace, and the others left us. They wanted to join Vedlug. Perhaps they have done so.
Aren't you angry after all that happened?
No. I mourn those who died, of course, and the Vorstyrent. But this village may be our opportunity.
Your opportunity for what?
For the Renaigse to understand who we are. Not savages, nor monsters, but men. Perhaps wiser than they are.
I have to go.
Like so many others.
Oh, that's rough, man. Well, well, you see, yeah. So it sounds. I know a Theleme village, like of like converted natives, was a little too nice. Of course, it wasn't scummy enough for Theleme. So now we know that they use a bit of some strong arm tactics against this stuff. And oh look,
I am busy. If you have questions, go see Sister Eugenia. She's our supervisor.
Okay. Well, fine.
Hello. The Mother Cardinal asked me to help you find the tablets that were stolen. Can I ask you some questions?
Of course. But hurry, I have a lot to do.
Well, alright.
I talked to Father Justinius. He told me that you were supervising the theologians.
Oh, that.
Indeed. It is under my supervision that the research on Saint Matthias is conducted.
Whom do you suspect of being the thief?
Alas. I'm afraid there are many suspects. These tablets are priceless relics. Some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit. The heretical natives of Vedlug may have wanted to take them away from us. Or it could have been vengeance by those who had to leave the village.
Where were the tablets the night they were stolen?
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. We intended to bring them to San Matthias later. But first, we wanted to examine them in order to obtain as much information as possible. You can go and take a look in the shack if you want to. But I couldn't find any traces of forced entry.
Okay.
I imagine someone was keeping watch over it.
Of course, we took turns guarding the shack. But some of us can't have taken the task that seriously. If I remember correctly, it was Brother Virgil who was guarding them that night.
Well, thank you for these pieces of information.
I am the one who should be thanking you. Especially if you managed to retrieve the tablets for us.
We'll see about that.
The Mother Cardinal told me that this village had been developed on the basis of St. Lucius's writings. Are you one of the theologians who helped in its creation?
Yes. I was sent here to confirm that
lore.
this place is indeed the one described in the writings. And then I stayed.
What was the reaction of the natives when you arrived here?
Most of them were not in favor of us living amongst them. They were afraid we might chase them out of their own village.
You guys did.
And there were even more protests once we started talking about searching for traces of Saint Matthias. I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their raised stones and other places of superstition.
You kinda did.
Were there any confrontations with the natives?
Yes. The warriors of the village attacked us. The Ordo Luminous actually had to intervene. The Inquisition managed to make them run away. The islanders tried to attack again with the support of Vedlug, but we stood our ground. And when Lur, the chief of the village, finally accepted our presence, things calmed down.
So he settled.
Thank you.
Basically.
This information will certainly prove to be useful.
Alright.
Thank you. I will let you work. Greetings, Desarde. I'm handling the investigation into the theft of the tablets. Sister Eugenia told me to talk to you.
I'm Brother Virgil. What would you like to know?
Alright, Brother Virgil.
According to your colleague, you were the one in charge of guarding the tablets on the night of the theft. Is that right?
Indeed.
What can you tell me about that night? Did you hear or see anything?
No, nothing in particular. The night was quiet, and then the morning after, we saw they were gone.
Morning after.
Someone had to enter the shack to steal the tablets. How did that happen?
I have no idea. The door was closed in the morning, and the lock was intact.
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Okay.
Not really. What I can tell you for sure is it is not one of us.
How's that?
Well, Sister Eugenia did tell me that the tablets were priceless.
Of course. But our motivation is not the lure of profit. All
so you
that
say.
matters to us is their value as proof, not the money we could make out of them.
Huh.
Do you think the culprit could be a native?
Well, since none of us did it, it seems obvious. There aren't many other settlers around here, and the natives knew of the existence of these tablets before we found them. They were attached to them too, in their own way.
They are the ones who led you to them.
Well, we conducted the research, but they helped us find where they were hidden. Some inhabitants of the village are still giving us a hand with our work.
Well, thank you. I will investigate where the theft took place.
As you wish. But you won't find anything there. And why does it matter anyway? There were witnesses to the discovery of these tablets. We have all the proof we need. And that's all that matters.
What do you mean?
Now we can prove Saint Matthias lived here. Our actions on this island are justified. To keep rummaging the way Sister Eugenia does will only create more tensions with the natives.
I was not expecting a theologian to say such things.
Right.
Have you been in Eden for a long time?
2 months, approximately. Back then, there were still some pagan natives in the village. I joined Sister Eugenia's team with some of my colleagues, so we could give them a fresh outlook on things. We arrived straight from Ptolemy, hoping to study some new texts. But once we were here, I understood that my real mission was with the islanders. We must bring the light to this island.
This guy.
You talked about a mission with the
Nice
natives.
addition.
What did you mean by that?
I may be under the command of Sister Eugenia here, but my superior is Bishop Domitius. Our mission is to banish pagan cults and
So this guy's
convert
Order
the entire
Luminous guy.
population to the light. The island belongs to Saint Matthias, and therefore to Ptolemy, since the god of light offered it to our founder.
You have a very unique way of seeing things. I doubt everyone accepts it.
Right.
How are your relations with the natives?
When I arrived, we were still trying to obtain information from them about Saint Matthias, but they were very reluctant to give us any answers. We were also trying to educate them. Our attempts eventually made some of the inhabitants of the village react badly. Most
Can only
stubborn
imagine.
against our teachings, the warriors, and the marked. The ones the natives call the Onomanawi. They eventually left, and it has proved nothing but a blessing for us. I would like to go back to work now, if you don't mind.
Of course. I will leave you to your work. Goodbye.
Alright.
I knew that the story would be more complex than we'd been told.
The priests separated this village into 2 parts. The exiles must be broken-hearted, having left their clan behind.
On the other hand, had they followed their chief's example, this wouldn't have happened. Either way, the resentment here is strong enough for a theft to occur.
Right.
There is only one entrance and the door shows no evidence of a break-in.
Brother Virgil can't have cared less about these relics. He must have fallen asleep on duty. And then, someone must have just stolen the keys from him.
It's very likely that that's what happened, but someone must have informed them. It can't be a coincidence that they decided to steal it during the watch of the only neglectful guard.
So, We have to find their accomplice, the one that informed them, and who must be in the village.
We know that this theft could be an act of vengeance by the natives who were forced to leave here.
Okay.
They must still have allies in the village, family or friends. We should go talk to the chief of the natives. He will certainly know who is close to the exiles, and enough about the researchers to inform them.
Nice work, Vasco. Thanks for helping me out there. So some guy fell asleep and the tablets were stolen. Yeah. Oh, how nice. And here we are. What are you guys doing?
You have returned on Manawi. Do you need something else?
Actually, I do.
I think I know who stole the tablets.
Really?
I believe those who were exiled from your village seek vengeance because the missionaries forced them to leave. They must have taken the tablets with the help of someone else who stayed here.
You may be right, but you may also be wrong.
True, I'm not 100% sure on this.
You do well to tell me what you know. Once the priests have reached the same conclusions as I have, how do you think they will interrogate you?
You're probably right. The Inquisitors would come back, and my people would suffer. I do not want to break the peace that I did all I could to make. I think the name of the woman you are looking for is Vindwal. She helps the priests who seek the old sage.
Okay.
If she's helping the priests, why would she betray them now?
Her son is one of the warriors who had to leave the village.
I see.
He is filled with anger and fury. If you go talk to her, please, do not hurt her. She is but a mother who acted according to her son's wishes.
I have no
okay,
intention of hurting
or
her,
money.
but things may not be so simple when it comes to her son. I have to go.
Like so many others.
Alright, I'm not going to try to react to that, but... Alright then. Okay, let's see. Let's find... Hello.
Greetings. Are you Vindwal?
Bird here, Tumad. Yes, that is me. What do you want?
What can you tell me about Lair, your former leader?
He is a man of peace. Some people dislike him, not me. Everything he did to save the village.
Okay.
But I think the Mind Shakers made him forget what we are. He almost speaks like them now.
Almost.
Listen, I know you helped the exiles to steal the tablets of Saint Mateus.
No, this is not true. It wasn't me.
Oh.
There's no point in denying it. I know you did it for your son who had to leave the village.
If you know that, then you know that I don't have the tablets. So what do you want from me?
The only means of alleviating the situation with Thélème is to give the priests their tablets back. So, if you don't want your son to suffer their wrath, it would be best if I could retrieve them discreetly.
Bran and the rest of the exiles are hiding in the woods, beyond the stone circle. If you want to take the tablets away from them without being seen, do not take the path on the left. It is riddled with traps.
Okay.
And please, do not hurt my son.
Alright, I'll do what I can. Okay, so... Path on the left, so... I'm guessing it's the left when you're going there. Alright. Okay. We had up here. Okay. So, okay, this is the path on the left. This is the path on the right. I think. I don't know. That, or is it much further inward? Oh, okay, use the stones.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Your armor will no longer protect you.
Ouch. Okay, that could have gone better. Oh, you got a little overconfident there. Alright, so. Alright. Here we are. So, she says like the path this way, the path on the left, is riddled with traps. But is it this one or is it the one after this? I'm not sure. Let me jump down here first. So there's a question mark. There's a campsite. And then we save afterwards. And we keep right. There's obviously only one path to get there. That, or she's telling us the wrong thing. But then again, I don't know.
Here's the place that Vindwal indicated. The exiles must be near.
I hope you don't intend to fight them. They've already had to leave their families and their homes. They've suffered enough.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
Remember that we were told the area on the left was a trap. It would be smarter to take the other path.
Yeah. Which we are doing. The rightmost path. Okay.
There, we found them. Now all that's left to do is to return to Eden.
Sneaky, sneaky. Discreetly move. But, you know, that's kind of... Oh god. Alright.
What are you doing here?
I was worried for my son. I wanted to make sure that everything was fine.
I think so. I managed to retrieve the tablets discreetly.
I am glad to hear that you managed to retrieve them. I will go talk to my son now. He needs to stop seeking revenge and find a new clan.
That would indeed be wiser. Vengeance has no positive repercussions.
Okay, that somehow made the natives like me more. I guess it's because I found a way to do it without killing them. So, yay. Wait. Yeah, it's actually just it's a lot of walking. So let's actually just fast travel. Let's have. Ooh, fungus. Future travel. Eden camp. Yes. Here we are. Oh wait, we can go up here. Alright.
I retrieved your relics.
Thank you. Thank you immensely. Thanks to them, we will be able to continue our research on St. Matthias.
I am curious to know who is responsible for this theft. The culprit must be brought to justice.
It doesn't matter.
I do not want to point the finger at anyone. You have your relics back, and that's the only thing that matters.
Your indulgence honors you, but how can we be certain that these thieves will not strike again if they are not punished?
Had you respected this village, you would not have to look for a culprit. You settled here without even asking those who lived here for their opinion on the matter. Instead of talking about harmony, start taking action to really make it happen.
But that is precisely what we desire more than anything. We may have been a bit clumsy in the beginning, but we'll make sure to improve things in the future. You really were a great help. I would be most grateful if you agreed to continue helping us.
I might come back at some point, but alas, I'm very busy.
Naturally. Either way, we are certainly capable of continuing our research without you.
Actually, I must go back to my work. Our next expedition must depart as soon as possible.
Your next expedition?
Our brave researchers must continue to follow the tracks of our founder on this island. In the meantime, here, take this as a token of gratitude for the help you gave us.
Thank you. I hope your expedition will be a success.
Okay. Okay, so they have an expedition. We'll just have to wait 24 hours for that to finish. And how's my? They're still suspicious of me. Okay, fair enough. Jeez. Okay, let's see if we can get my bro. Minutes. Is there any part of here? Nope. I've explored this place. Huh. Alright. There is a fights. There's a couple of contracts. So there was a nest, I remember. Just up there near the other camp. I think that was a nest. Fortunately, there's no markers.
Let's see if you can ward off this strength.
Let's do. Let's do wasn't able to fire.
Bit of poison in that blade. And let's go!
Ouch. Okay, ouch. Run out. What's keeping track? I only have so many swings with it. Whoa.
And let's go!
One nest. I wouldn't know what the other one is. This is the nest that blew up. Find the other one, I'll have to really explore this area. And this is just here. Doesn't look like it. No, I'm pretty sure it's like on another part of this map. Which is fine. What we'll do, let's go check up on this research.
Oh, there you are, Your Excellency. The
you?
Enlightened has heard my prayers.
What's going on? Where are the others?
After deciphering the content of the tablets, they went north to continue their research in some swamps. But they must have encountered problems. Brother Fidelis came back here and he was in a dreadful state. He most likely came to seek help, but he fainted. It's impossible for us to know what happened to them.
I'm not a doctor, but I may be able to examine him.
Oh, please do. Any help would be appreciated. We've done our best, but our magic has proved inefficient.
Oh.
And the healer we sent for will certainly arrive too late from San Mateus.
This man is burning up with fever and he bears several bite marks and traces of blows. The flesh is swollen around the bites. Perhaps the creature that bit him was venomous. Have you tried giving him any anti-poison?
Of course, but to no avail. And what if it were a hex cast by the heretics?
No matter what happens, you always suspect them.
Why, of course. These savages are always to blame. The man was in the swamp. There are some rare animals there, and their venom is terrible. A healer from the area will know the antidote.
We could ask Lair. He will direct us to someone who understands remedies.
Okay. Jeez. savages. Come on, man. Very short-sighted. Huh. Oh well. Let's go ask the chief. Let's see if he knows anything.
Onol Manawi, you've come back to see old Lair. I heard that you managed to retrieve the tablets.
Did Vindwal tell you?
Yes, and I feel more at peace, knowing that our brothers are alive, and that they will be able to join another clan.
Oh.
And you proved me right. Peace with the Renaigse is possible.
It's possible, not easy, but it is possible. No, anyway.
I need your advice. You may already know that one of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition.
I heard about it.
He has all the symptoms of a poisoning, but the anti-poisons we gave him had no effect. He must have been bitten by a creature of the swamp, and we're looking for a healer who would know of a suitable antidote.
So, you came to see me. Interesting. Our neighbors did not think for one moment that we could be helpful. Alas, our Donegad is one of the exiles. But Vindwal knows plants well. She will know.
Okay.
Thank you. I will go see her. I hope she agrees to help us.
Alright.
I have to go.
Like so many others.
Okay. Alright, there. Among the chiefs, I'm not sure I like you very much. Mainly because of that response when I have to leave. Oh well. Not that it matters. Goodbye would be good.
Here you are again. What do you want?
Oh god.
I have come to ask for your help. Lair told me you know about remedies.
I do know a few of them. I have learned about plants. I used to want to become a Donegad.
One of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition. Apparently he was bitten by a creature of the swamp.
And now he has the Llewellyn fever. We have a good knowledge about this affliction. He will die if he does not receive proper treatment.
Well, yeah.
Do you know which antidote should be given to him?
Yes. These priests are idiots. They could have asked for our help, but they treat us like children. You are different. And you have allowed my son to join a new clan. So, I will give you the potion to cure the priest. Wait a moment.
Okay.
Make him drink this remedy and he'll get better.
Thank you, Vindwal.
Alright, cool. Being nice to people helps.
Where am I?
You are in Eden. You're safe.
Was I unconscious for a long time? The other members of the expedition, they are in danger. The swamp is so hostile. We weren't prepared for it.
Of course you weren't.
Some of our people have disappeared.
What caused these wounds?
A nightmarish creature. The swamp is full of them. A colleague and I had left to fetch some help when we were attacked. I managed to run away, but I don't know what happened to him. As for those who were at the camp, you must go help them.
Show me the location of your colleagues on the map. I will join them.
Okay.
There. Please, hurry.
Thank you. You should rest now.
Alright. Well. Okay. We travel. Wherever that place leads. Tree. In none. Okay, I have no idea what that said. Obsidian. Alright, so it looks like we're heading up the swamp. Okay, looks like I'm in for a fight.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Ouch.
A bit of poison on my blade.
Some fire.
You can ward off this fate.
Okay. Obsidian. Not a lot of rubies, but what do we do? A swampy area.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go.
Let's go. Okay. Alright, we handled that. Okay, so it's this way. More beasts and dead people.
Poison on my blade.
Ouch. Oh look. Wow. Okay, let me see the beasts. Okay, and let's eliminate people. Blocked by a small branch. Well, it's a pretty big branch, but I mean. Okay, so here we go. Swamp Sanctuary Sanctuary Camp. Okay, so before anything, let's actually put on these bishop robes and create some stuff. What does it take to make stasis mixes? Science level 2, amber, and pine resin. Okay, let's see if our good friend here is selling some. Let's just check on like armor and stuff. Yeah, we never know when this might update. There's no capes this time. Gives. Oh well. Amber. Dragon blood resin. Pine resin. Pretty much what we need. Oh god. We can make 5. We can make 5. Stasis mixes are pretty good. Coming clutch. Let's switch back to our armor. And we're good. So they're camped somewhere here, okay. Mushroom, I think.
I do not remember there being a path in this place the last time we came.
The researchers must have cleared this passage. If we follow it, we should find it.
Oh, it's this one. Right, Oh, you know what happened to them? Oh wait, what's my weight? Okay, 350 over 500. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, okay. Well, stasis mix. Nice. Nothing here? Okay. Okay, where are we at now? Oh, fungus. They're arguing. Let's eavesdrop for a bit.
All I did was bring you to the place suggested by the tablets. I had no way of knowing.
Really? But I did warn you. You just wanted to have it your way. Someone so foolish and thoughtless should not be supervising an expedition.
How dare you?
It looks like we're right on time. If we do not intervene, they are sure to gut each other.
How can you call yourself a man of faith when you turn your back to the word of our founder?
Me? At least I don't allow myself to believe.
Okay, they're on the loop, I think.
Hey, what's happening here? I could hear you from miles away.
Your Excellency, I'm so happy to see you. You arrived right on time to settle this matter.
How did you manage to find us in the middle of this swamp?
Brother Fidelis managed to reach Eden. He's the one who told us where your camp was.
But he didn't leave alone. What happened to Father Orbricus, who was accompanying him?
He's dead.
He must be dead, like our other companions. This is all your fault. This is yet more proof that you are not fit to lead such a team. I should be the one in charge.
Okay.
Maybe you should calm down and explain to me what's happening here.
This expedition was undertaken with no concern for common sense. We are not equipped to explore this type of place. Our people are disappearing, and all we have found are some falsified writings.
Brother Virgil is terrified, which probably explains why he is being so disingenuous. We have made incredible discoveries, and we could find more.
You are beyond redemption. I won't waste another second talking to you.
Yes, you might
If you
for
want
his
to talk
life,
to me, Your
and
Excellency,
she's
it will
in
have
for
to
the
be without
mission.
her.
How charming.
What is this? Oh my god.
Your Excellency, I hope you will forgive us for that scene. My relations with Virgil have always been difficult, but ever since we arrived here, it has been unbearable. I'm afraid we may need an arbiter.
Before anything else, I need to know what led to this situation between you.
What would you like to know?
Alright.
For what reason were you quarreling?
The expedition itself, I'm afraid. Virgil was always against it, especially under my supervision. For him, our discoveries in Eden were sufficient. They confirmed what he wanted. The rest did not matter. According to him, we should never have continued. And when we found new tablets, it became even worse.
Were they also written by Saint Matthias?
Without a doubt. The handwriting is the same. There are also some patterns, some islander symbols. It's fascinating. But what really angers Virgil is the content we managed to decipher. Our founder explains that he learned a lot from the islanders. Something our brother cannot accept. He now persists in saying that these tablets are fake, forged by the natives themselves.
Okay.
Brother Fidelis told me that several members of the expedition have disappeared.
Yes, that's why he left along with Father Orbricus to fetch some help. 3 more of our colleagues are missing. And I'm not even talking about the ones who fell ill. I must admit that I underestimated the hardships we would encounter. I made a mistake. I should have prepared this expedition more thoroughly. But Virgil's being disingenuous does not help.
And no one has searched for those who are missing.
I wanted us to search for them, but someone later convinced me that it presented too much of a risk. Along with lack of preparation, our constantly decreasing number, and creatures swarming the area.
And by someone, I suppose you mean Brother Virgil.
Indeed.
I'm thankful for these pieces of information, but you understand that I will also have to talk to Brother Virgil.
Of course, that's understandable. You must hear us both before you can make a decision.
Alright. I can understand where these are coming from, but a little sad.
Brother
Oh,
Virgil,
sorry.
What do you want?
Do I even want to talk to this guy? But alright.
can you explain to me what caused such a quarrel?
The reason for it is very simple. It is Eugenia's folly. This woman should never have been the supervisor of our team. The discoveries made in Eden were sufficient, but no. She didn't want to stop the research. She organized this expedition in a hurry, without taking elementary precautions, and now she's accepting as facts the delirious writings we discovered on these tablets without doubting them for even 1 second.
What do you mean?
We found some new tablets, allegedly written by Saint Matthias, but their content is so absurd that they were obviously forged. I am certain that the natives must have found these stones before us and modified their content.
How would they have done that? The natives can't write.
Huh.
They must have been helped by an unscrupulous settler. How would I know?
Brother Fidelis told me that some of your colleagues went missing. Do you know anything about this?
They did not go missing. They were killed. It was the wild beasts, the diseases, and let's not forget the savages. We can feel their presence, roaming around the camp at night. I am certain that they are responsible.
Whoa, man, that's a big accusation.
That's
right
strange. There aren't many villages around here.
There aren't any. There are a few hermits, but they are not fighters. And they have better things to do than roam around their camp at night.
We have been in this region before, and the only native we met was a little insane but would have been incapable of killing several priests.
Those savages may very well have been following us since our departure.
What
We
the
will
hell?
not be safe on this island until it is entirely converted.
I see. So, you haven't tried to find your colleagues?
So we can die as well. I am not as crazy as Sister Eugenia.
I cannot take sides in your quarrel for now. And, in any case, it is not what matters the most. Even if you think they are dead, we have to try finding your colleagues.
Well, if you are prepared to take such a risk, I can only commend you for your bravery and wish you luck. But I would not get my hopes up. You should start by searching the excavation site. To get there, take the path south of here. But be careful. The creatures that roam the area are ruthless.
I figured as much. Okay, there we go. Save. We're good here. Okay. Alright, so let's check behind the camp. Wait, nope. Okay. Okay, so I have to go south. All right. So it's just a straight. It's pretty linear. Discovering the clues upon checking. Based on the map. We have a campsite here. Nice. Okay, so over here at the end. Oh, dear Lord. This is excavation site. I can't clear that, but fine. Fair enough. Okay, so maybe I have to go in the excavation site to actually find anything for this area. Oh.
On my blade.
Okay.
Bit of poison on my blade. see if you can ward off this fate.
There we go.
This poor soul was almost entirely devoured. He must have been killed by swamp animals. Even so, this wound looks different from the others. It looks like a knife wound.
A knife wound?
You're right. He was stabbed before being fed to the animals. But anyone could have used such a blade.
Okay, science level 2. So, search our Bishop Row.
The body of this man was devoured by beasts, but it happened after he had died. One of the wounds is clearly a knife wound. But alas, it's impossible to know who was wielding it.
Alright, didn't really tell me anything new, but yeah, insight is good. Wait, can I examine them again?
This poor soul was almost entirely devoured. He must have been killed by swamp animals. Even so, this wound looks different from the others. It looks like a knife wound.
You're right. He was stabbed before being fed to the animals. But anyone could have used such a blade.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Okay. Okay.
These fang marks are impressive. The poor man didn't have a chance. He must have been attacked by a large reptile, most likely a Llewellyn. But what was he doing alone so far from camp? The cause of death is no mystery. This man was attacked by one of those large reptiles, a Llewellyn. And yet, these iridescent marks on his skin make me think that a stasis spell was cast on him first. He was intentionally immobilized so that he would fall prey to this animal.
Okay. So one more. Okay, so one more. Question is where? Oh wait. Oh, okay. There was a ladder here. I did not see that.
This man's skull is sunken, but he doesn't look like he was in a fight. Could he have fallen?
No. Look, it may be what someone wanted it to look like, but his wound was inflicted with a weapon. He was struck in the back of the head, from behind, with a mace made of metal, not stone.
It seems obvious now that these disappearances were orchestrated.
The deaths of these people were a deception. Only the Renaigse are deceitful enough to do such a thing. They kill each other and accuse my people. This virgin, he wants to push aside this woman at all cost. He must be the culprit.
Indeed. I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation.
Alright. As per usual, we say, before confronting them.
Brother Virgil.
Your Excellency! Weren't you supposed to be looking for our colleagues?
Indeed. I regret to say that they are indeed all dead.
I knew it. What a waste. Eugenia and her recklessness are to blame for this.
Not at all.
I'm afraid someone else is responsible for this. These deaths are not accidental, and yet they were disguised as such.
The savages. Their thirst for blood is unquenchable. I knew we should never have come without an escort.
Watch your tongue, priest. Our people have no need to hide when they protect their land. Only the Renaigse are deceitful enough to disguise a death.
Who else could it be?
Someone who desperately wanted this expedition to fail. Does that remind you of anyone?
Fine. You unmasked me. But know that my cause is righteous.
Righteous?
The Ordo Luminis sent me to keep an eye on this expedition, to ensure that the discoveries we made would not jeopardize our nation or our presence on this island. But the inscriptions on the tablets are a heresy, a dangerous manipulation. Can you imagine what would happen if it was said that our founder listened to the teachings of the natives? But even then, foolish Eugenia accepted these discoveries as truth, without any hesitation, without realizing that our entire nation could suffer because of it. So yes, I wanted to scare her.
I understand that you might want to protect your nation, but to go as far as assassinating several of your colleagues...
Come now. What would you do if someone were threatening the congregation? You cannot make me believe that you would not be willing to kill. You may have already done so. But since you want to avoid using violence, help me convince Eugenia to go back to Eden. My colleagues and I know how to sort through these discoveries. And you will be rewarded, of course.
Can I refuse?
This Renaigse tried to blame my people for these crimes. The priests would have wanted to punish them, and innocent people would have died. He must answer for his treachery.
I agree.
It seems to me that all members of this expedition are concerned. They should decide on what to do next.
All right.
Everybody listen. Alas, I must inform you that I have found the dead bodies of your missing colleagues.
How awful. What happened to
Oh, they're
them?
nice now.
Someone wanted us to believe that they were killed by some swamp animals, but it was all staged. Your colleagues were murdered, and their bodies abandoned to the creatures.
What? But why do such a thing? And who murdered them?
Brother Virgil confessed to his crimes in front of me.
Monster! You will pay for these crimes. These people you killed were our brothers, our friends.
You stupid goose. You really believe that I will let you pass judgment on me? You shouldn't have been so quick to accept these lies that could destroy our nation. And want to reveal them for all to hear. You are solely responsible for these deaths.
How dare you present yourself as the protector of our nation? Murderer!
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Do you think of woman of faith?
Let's see who the enlightened will favor.
Do you think the stone face is woman of faith?
Well, that happened. Wait, the body salute. There were so many more.
I'm sorry, sister.
And that one guy,
Brother
one girl
Virgil
goes
fled
back to
during the
like
battle.
The coward.
to
And naturally,
brushing.
his accomplices fled
Sorry, to
along with
roaming,
him.
whatever.
Oh, what a waste. So many people died.
Perhaps I shouldn't have revealed his crimes in front of everyone. But I thought it was the best way of ensuring he would be judged.
Considering how high tensions have been these last few days, a fight was inevitable, alas. But you did what you thought was fair. Here, take this. As a token of gratitude for shedding light on these dismal events. Alas, we will have to go back to Eden as well.
We're back
There
to
are
being
too
suspicious.
few of us to continue the research.
Were you hoping to discover more?
Of course.
We went to nice,
but a
and then we
single
went.
step in Saint Matthias's
Oh, boy.
journey. The last tablets
I think
speak of a
did
journey
I miss him
northbound,
during that
further
fight?
up in the swamp. But even if Virgil is no longer a threat, we are not sufficiently well equipped to go there.
We could go there for you if you wish. You just have to tell us where to look.
That would be marvelous.
We don't really have a lot
Of course,
time.
you would have to start from the excavation site where he wrote this.
I want to try
think I
doing that
noticed a
fight
path
over
going
again. No, I
north
want
when I
to
was
find
there, actually.
Virgil.
Look for
Maybe
any
he's
traces
like
of life.
running off in the side,
Perhaps you will be lucky enough to find more of his writings.
or he did
That
man.
would be fantastic.
Don't worry. I will conduct this research and come find you here if I
Because I wasn't sure which one he was. So let's actually save a new save file here. I don't really have a lot of time. Yeah, so it's this one. Then let's try to initiate that fight again.
Everybody listen. Your colleague, brother,
Nonsense.
you shouldn't want.
How?
Okay, so
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
wait. The guy does end up escaping. The guy actually does end up escaping. So yeah, the guy ends up escaping. There's really nothing I can do. What I see, no one actually runs. So yeah, so I'll have to live with that. But we have, so we're just one point away from Theleme being nice. But at the very least, we did get a gift from them. Let's actually see what they gave us. No. Healer chain. Or did they take it away because my reputation went down? I don't know. Oh well. Well, we'll probably be able to proceed further. Let's see. It's fine. Okay. So well, we haven't quite finished this quest line, so let's go towards. Let's go finish the San Mateo's quest line. Maybe it'll give us more points with Theleme, and we can actually end on them being nice, which is, you know, the best we can ask for at this time. Impossible to climb. Of course it is. Alright, fine. Oh, there's one more body here. By the way, how much is in my end? Okay. I'm not over capacity yet. Plus to level 29 too, so this quest will give us a level up. San Mateus. I believe he did learn from the natives. 'Cause, come on. Oh boy. That thing time takes a bit.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
What was that? Oh well. Alright, there's a lot of other things around here. Okay, to figure out where San Mateus went. Travel this way.
We should rummage through this area. If someone lived here, it must have been in a drier place.
Yeah, let's listen to the knot. They're used to living in like near bodies of water, so they would know that you don't particularly want to live there. Okay, guys. Hold on, I need to peer into the distance. I think we're fine.
Watch out, another. Poison on my blade. Then let's go.
Okay, let's get stasis going. Let's go for some elemental coating next. And activate Fury.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate. This fate.
Got him. The dying. Oh, and that causes us to level up. So, new talent. We get intuition. Because this probably would have been useful like earlier, but hey, it's fine.
Look at this cave. It is a good place for an old man to settle.
Oh yeah, and toxic bomb. So future levels will save up for stasis. Stasis comes next. Stasis is pretty cool.
Some people have lived.
He has a cooler weapon than me. Yeah, that wooden spear. Really? That spear is cooler than my sword. I mean, come on. Come on, man. Okay. I mean, it's not like I crafted this sword. I won it from the arena. Map. Oh wait. What? Alright, well, we'll climb.
This is a cave of knowledge, or at least it looks like one. The old man must have been exceptional to be able to live in such a place.
Let's take a closer look at these paintings. We may learn something from them. This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest getting his face painted by a masked native.
Oh.
This mural depicts an old man praying in front of a face in the mountain. He's holding a rosary. Saint Matthias. Praying to Enon Miel Frictiman.
What?
Engraved tablets. They resemble the ones we recovered in Eden. We should take them with us. The researchers would be delighted to study them. It looks like a chaplet made of pewter. It's rather basic, but it was made a long time ago, and it undeniably comes from the continent. I seem to recall that Saint Matthias is almost always depicted using a similar rosary.
Okay.
I don't know these glyphs, but these spirals are native symbols. There are some words in our ancient language next to them. The light and the earth are the two faces of a same power.
Oh.
It's impossible to know if this is a translation or another sentence. But this is a message that would seriously displease the Inquisitors.
Oh my.
I cannot believe it. These symbols, they are signs used in the secret writing of the Donegada.
Huh.
This mural depicts an old man praying in front of a face in the mountain. He's holding a rosary. Saint Matthias. Praying to Enon Miel Frictiman. There are some native symbols here, and some letters I recognize, as if someone had tried to write in the native language using our alphabet. Menduis dat, Enon Miel Frictiman.
It means, welcome us amongst your people, Enon Mir Frichtaman.
This is incredible. Saint Matthias would have known about the spirit of the island and would have prayed to him.
So that's what it was. The priest's old sage became a Donegad. I don't think that they'll be happy about that. And yet, it could bring peace. The Solacer will no longer be able to burn our people and our guardians.
Why is he not depicted wearing the marks of the Donegada?
It was a very long time ago. Magic had not yet been given to us by Enon Mir Frichtaman.
I wonder what I should do with these relics. Eugenia probably didn't imagine that Saint Matthias lived his life in a way that's so different from what they advocate. As for Virgil, he wasn't wrong. Such a revelation will certainly cause a schism in Thélème.
Well,
I know how difficult keeping some secrets can be, and this one is huge. It could lead to peace with the natives, as much as it could lead to a civil war.
I already took sides in their quarrel. If I change my mind, I'm afraid that it might be seen as treason. I'll think about it on the way there. Let's go back to the researchers' camp.
Oh man. Okay, so I went here. there's another path I haven't explored yet. Which is over here. Wait, no. It's not. Here. Yeah, vigor. Ouch. Nice. Someone shot him. Nice. Good job, Vasco. Well. 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 Well, that's actually wear the set. It's actually, I don't want to wear the cardinal helmet. I mean, like, come on. But I can wear the rest of it. I mean, I don't hate it, but I have to upgrade it first before I can actually wear it, because it is technically worse than what I'm wearing right now. But only by a small margin. But yeah, this is something I could wear. If it, yeah, I mean, no, I'll probably wear it once I upgrade it. Glad I found that. It looks like cool steel. I'll wear it. Of course, not the helmet. The helmet's kind of. I don't really like the helmet. I feel bad about killing this the guardians of this place. I'm not actually doing it right now, but I'll have it designed just like my current armor, so like this. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Wait, 1, 2, 6. Yeah, it'll definitely be a lot better once I get those items on, and it's endurance 4, so I have just enough endurance to get to wear it. Pretty cool. Yeah, after this we'll be heading back to New Serene. I'm gonna have that armor upgraded, and I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna don that armor. Now, the whole issue is the one in hand, which is the Theleme heresy, which that's all those impossible to climb.
So, did you find anything? Or do you need my help?
This is...
We discovered a cave that was inhabited a long time ago by a whole group of people, mostly natives, who had obviously created a sacred site, as the place was guarded by a creature.
And have you found traces of our holy founder? New relics? Perhaps some tablets?
I don't. This is gonna be faith shaking. This is a heavy decision right now for the layman. Okay, so I have a save file for this, so we'll see what happens. if I reveal the truth. I this is one choice that I'm not entirely sure how I would play out this character. This is tough, you know. I'll reveal the
There were
truth.
also frescoes on the site, representing Saint Matthias.
Frescoes? Tell me more. This is fascinating.
He was shown having his face painted by a native. On the other, he prayed to a god of the mountain.
You can't be serious. You mean to say that our saint converted to the cult of the Islanders?
That is what emerges from our findings, yes. Other objects that I was able to bring back also point in this direction. Look, there are inscriptions. These tablets and also this
They won't believe us. They won't believe
This
it.
chaplet. I cannot believe it. It is so... Excuse me. I
Of
cannot
course,
find
this
the
is
words
rough.
to express
I don't
how I
know
feel.
if this is the right
You
decision.
must come with me. We must go and present all these discoveries to the Mother
Please
Cardinal.
don't.
You realize our entire dogma will have to change. So far, anyone who wanted to question it would have burned their fingers. Literally, alas.
And you think that this time they'll listen?
We have solid proof. All this evidence.
I feel
With
like
your support, we will convince her to reveal the truth.
I see. I will do my best to help you.
well, we'll see if this is the right decision.
It seems we are arriving right on time. You did well to warn us, Brother Virgil.
Virgil, how did you know?
I'm afraid that your Excellency's lies weren't very convincing.
We were informed of your discoveries and of the danger they represent. We demand that you hand them over to us immediately, so that they can be destroyed.
Hell nah.
How can you even suggest the destruction of relics written by the hand of our founder?
Out of love for our dogma, for our faith, and for our nation. But since you refuse to comply with our orders, you leave us no choice.
Order Luminous?
Death to the heretics!
Alright.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Let's go!
Yeah, that's the heretics indeed. Question is, on which side are you standing?
This fate!
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
I cannot believe that I just fought my own brothers in faith. The fact that the Inquisition is after us is very disturbing, Excellency.
We would do well to hasten to San Matthias. They will not dare to attack you there. Even if these men were the last forces that the Inquisition could send us.
Wait, the Inquisition
You are
was
right.
banished from this island.
All this proves is that I will not succeed
or was
without
it?
your help. There is a risk that the Mother Cardinal will also reject our discoveries.
Oh, it's up
I
to you.
suppose I could use what I learned about her to persuade her. And I could bring Petrus with me. He will surely find the words to convince her.
That would be most helpful. Father Petrus is renowned for his eloquence. In any case, we must present our research to Mother Cardinal as soon as possible. I will study the tablets one last time to make sure I know all their content. And I will meet you at the palace in San Matthias to plead our
Wow,
case.
this is what we have to do.
Understood. See you soon, Sister Eugenia. Be careful.
Okay. Alright guys, so what we're gonna do, I will see how long it takes us. We'll take a trip to New Serene first. Keep it Order Luminous presence. What am I gonna do with that? So what we're gonna do is first we're gonna head. We'll measure for time, I guess. Plan is to go to New Serene. Depending if let's see. How does it take to get to San Mateos? 18 hours. Okay, let's sit back. No, we'll convince her first, and then we'll head. We'll don the new armor afterwards. Let's compose a team. Vasco, you'll have to sit this one out. I'll need to bring Petrus. Okay, so we'll have to sell the things that okay, we just have to sell the stuff that don't particularly matter. Keep the bishop robe. This isn't mine. I had purple stuff. Okay, so that pretty much takes care of most of the stuff I'm carrying. Okay, then Vasco, I can have you wear this one. Yeah, it's better armor overall, so good enough. Second command. Yeah, more steel gloves would be good. Turn Vasco to lame mail. Well, that. Fine. This is fine. Right, so we're good. We've taken care of all that good stuff. 5 hours. Let's see. "42 minutes. Got a shopkeeper.
Don't hesitate to have a rummage around.
Bye. No. Inquisitor Bishop Ceremonial Armor. No, that's not what we're looking for. I'm checking for... Oh yeah, those items. Amber. Dragon Pine resin, yes. And an unupgraded naval officer's saber. Agility 4. Then I can upgrade. is it has a very small like difference to what I'm using now, and I can upgrade it. What am I using right now? Straight saber, 373 with 2 blue. Nah.
Goodbye.
Oh, I have a sacrificial sword. Heck is... What? Okay. I mean, I can have Siora use this, I guess. Very good. 20 minutes. Let's run around, running around in circles. 8, 7, 6, 5. Yeah, I should arrive just in time. Alright, so this is gonna be rough. Prepare something rough, guys.
Ah, Your Excellency. We were eagerly awaiting your arrival. Sister Eugenia was just recounting me the tale of your achievements and telling me about the incredible discoveries you've made.
These relics shed a new light on the last years of our founder. It all demonstrates that he hadn't evangelized the islanders, but, on the contrary, he would even have adopted some of their rituals, merging the cult of the enlightened and the cult of nature in a single dogma.
These discoveries, if they can be verified, are extraordinary. But they also represent a great upheaval that could harm our nation. We must first verify their authenticity. You are the only ones who entered this cave. Could what you have witnessed been a falsification?
I very much doubt it.
The cavern we discovered is located in a very remote place. There is no islander village nearby. It contains some ruined dwellings, but clearly no one has lived there for a very long time. Fraudsters would inevitably have left traces of their passage, and we have not found any. The entrance to the cave was protected by one of those giant creatures that the natives call a Nardaik. These guardians usually protect sacred places and let no one enter without a fight. I had to kill this beast, which leads me to think that nobody had entered the cave for a very long time. We discovered ancient frescoes on the walls of the cave. They represent Saint Matthias without a doubt. He is depicted with his chaplet. In one, he is praying for the divinity of the island. In the other, his face was being painted by a native. I understand how shocking these discoveries are, but their antiquity proves that they are genuine.
The tablets found at the site, however, attest that our founder had not abandoned the cult of the enlightened. He simply saw it as two different reflections of the same divine power.
The relics could be authentic, Your Excellency, but we only have your word to convince us. The political and religious impact of these discoveries will be unprecedented. We risk schism, civil war, and who is to say that this is not a plan to weaken us?
Huh. Okay.
It seems that you only see the negative aspects of this discovery, but the reality is very different. By integrating some of the natives' beliefs into your dogma, you could build an alliance with them, something no other nation has managed to achieve before.
What good is such a reproach if our nation has fallen into chaos?
Okay, you know.
I would also like to inform you that a member of the Ordo Luminous was part of the expedition.
Okay, I'm gonna redo this.
He tried several times to sabotage it.
Let's see what happens if I get to convince her. 75% chance. We failed a 3 out of 4 chance, guys. The hell.
You'd have thought that the remaining members of the Order would go to such extremes. But I fear these attacks are just a reflection of what will happen if your discoveries are made public.
Your Eminence, we are faced with a crucial choice for our nation. What does a man of faith do in such a dilemma? He prays and places his trust in the one who came before him and has shown more wisdom. Saint Matthias shows us a new way. If we are believers, can we really turn our backs on him?
You surprise me, Petrus. You who are always so political.
Okay.
Yet your words seem sincere. You give me something to think about. Thank you.
If my people knew that the great sage they had long respected is the same man as your saint, and that your priests respected our culture as he did, they would be welcomed here as brothers.
And the Eden we wanted to build would be everywhere. You speak sense, Princess. Does anyone wish to add anything?
I understand your doubts about the future that will inevitably be caused by such a revelation.
Okay, so...
You hesitate just as St. Lucius did to tell us about the journey of his master. Yet he revealed what he knew, and his words still guide Thélème today.
Thank you for your testimony. I will now retire to think about everything and make my decision. After careful consideration, I have decided that it is my duty to reveal your discoveries to the
we had it
world.
successfully.
It will take years for our theologians to
But
study
I want to see
all of this,
what aspect
but
of
our
this is
dogma
the
must
charisma check
follow the path
perfectly.
opened by Saint Matthias.
Thank you, Your Eminence. I would be delighted to help with the study of these relics.
We'll try once.
I don't doubt it, my dear. And I would like you to take me to see this cave. I look forward to worshipping at the place where our holy founder ended his days. As for you, Your Excellency, I thank you for the help you have given us. Your sincere insight has encouraged me to make this difficult decision.
It was my pleasure.
Let me also thank you, Your Excellency. Without you, we would still be in the shadows.
Okay, so we failed successfully, but come on, guys. I feel that we can do better. We'll try this one time, just to try to go through this. Let's see if we can get the charisma check to work out. Okay, because jeez, why is this 75% chance?
Your Excellency,
These all merged,
but they all we must could.
Okay.
The cap, the end. I had. We did in wire.
the tablet. He simply.
The and you.
It seems that you only see the negative aspects of this discovery, but by integrating some of the you could build an.
It is a good argument,
Okay.
Your Excellency. I hadn't thought about that.
Alright.
I would also like to try and find it.
But I fear
He prays and
you suppress your
And that your priest...
and does.
I understand your doubts about the future. Yet he.
Thank.
Okay.
After
So,
careful
so the same,
consideration,
pretty much at the end.
I have decided that it is my duty to reveal. It will take, but our dog.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
I don't die. Look, as for your sin,
It was my pleasure.
Let me all.
Alright, so yeah, we pretty much got that out of the way, so yeah. I was just curious to see what happened. I got it successfully. It changed nothing, to be honest. It didn't really change anything because we brought the right people. Now, cool. This means we got gifts from the Thélème. Alright, so, hold on. So, yeah, we're pretty much set up on the side quests. The other two are the main exploration ones, but yeah, I don't really feel like searching far and wide for them right now. So yeah, it looks like next time we'll actually be able, we'll be proceeding, we'll be advancing the main storyline, the main quest. So we finally cleared up all the backlog of like side quests. Very good. So what we need to do. What we need to do is we need to get back to New Serene. First of all, we're gonna have the ceremonial armor of San Matthias upgraded. Yeah, and then we can close the stream. Also, we also check out what the Thélème had sent us. It says they gave us some stuff. So the question is, what did they give us? Oh, here, the Grand Chain of the Ordo Luminous. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean... Of course. Alright, so we travel to Nusri. If I had like 1 point in crafting, yeah, in crafting, I would be able to do it myself with the help of Kurt and the gloves, but fortunately I don't. So let's see, okay, we travel. So we will have to travel. What's cool is this actually gives me a chance. Okay. To check out the shop. The shop is they simply got a hat. Purple version of the tricorn. I wouldn't know if they would though. Your hat. So rather than the elegant tricorn I'm wearing right now, which is blue, I think. Yeah, blue.
You'll find all you need. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to have you seen it.
Expedition leader's hat. Merchant Noble's tricorn. Yes, we got it, guys. We got the purple hat.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
We got the purple hat. Okay, now.
Come closer, good people.
Now that I think about it, purple hat, kind of sounds wrong, but not really. Also, let's see what this guy. Yeah, let's see what you got. I mean, nothing is really good. Well, thank you.
Oh.
You don't really sell good stuff, do you? Here.
The best for. Oh.
Nothing crafted. The ceremonial armor, I want it. I don't have pure iron. Okay, so we.
Armor that fits you like. Oh.
Let's see. Pure iron. I don't think that's enough. Wait, I don't think that's quite enough to get the full set. Let's see. Do you have any pure iron on you? No, you don't.
You will always be welcome here.
Okay, so we need more pure iron. So we'll have to get it from the other merchant. Get like.
Ah, your boots. Welcome. Have you seen it?
Let's actually line capes, pure iron, 6, nice.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Very good. Oh dear lord, I went the wrong direction. Lord, okay. Sorry guys, I seem to have gotten lost again. Wait, it's this way.
The best for.
Okay, best ported here for D.
Great pleasure.
Sure, man. Anyways, let's have some crafted. So we have what we need. So this is it. There we go. This is the one. This is the one we're using. needed for thieves. The gloves. Burmasters encoder. Scaled. Wait. Scaled. Engraved. Gauntlets. And van braces. I'm thinking, well, this is 1818, but I'm thinking scale looks nice actually. I kind of like it. It like we get more balance, so it's easier for us to to not lose footing, which is pretty good. Otherwise, gauntlets look really nice. We should go with 24, 12%. I mean, yeah, let's go for heavier armor. Let's actually focus more on armor than anything, and like get that right piece of balance. And of course, the quizzes, the classes, wherever. Two-toned, grand plate, and inlaid. Inlaid looks. I think two-toned is what we'll go for. Yeah, it seems it will match the rest of our motifs anyways.
The best forge in tier 3D. Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order.
I am not wearing that helmet.
Oh, it's you on
Now we have this armor. Oh wow, actually, our armor is actually really good. 376. Yeah, we're still missing like bridge alliance to get. But let's store the helmet. I don't feel like giving it the Petrus. Here, felt tricorn. Then that should make him look better. And here we are. New armor. We were pretty much set up here to advance the main quest line. So we're now wearing the armor of San Mateus. Yeah, that's what it's called. Ceremonial armor of San Mateus. Yeah, the thing is, this is ancient Cardinal's helmet, not actually, it doesn't actually say San Mateus. That's something. So I'm wearing the armor of San Mateus and we're good. I'm actually pretty happy about this. Alright, so anyways, we're heavily past the normal stream time, almost hitting 3 hours. So anyways, so this was a lot of fun. Next time, which will be Friday, we'll be continuing on the main quest line this time. So hope you guys join me for that, and I do hope you guys enjoyed just as much as I did. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me. If you guys enjoyed the rest of your day, and bye for now.